What's good, YouTube? Dmgaming here, guys. And by popular demand, you guys voted for me to talk about the roadmap for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot's DLC. And so, what I mean by the roadmap is this, guys. I'll be up front. I feel like Episode 1 and Episode 2 is preparing us for Episode 3, okay? Originally, Episode 1 and 2 were supposed to come together. Now, I don't know how early in the development process they were deciding this, but excuse me, if you go to the Japanese website that I featured on the video so many times, you'll see that in Japanese it tells you that by getting the season pass, you get early access to Episode 1. Okay. Regardless, Episode 1 and 2 are a pair. They go together. You can't even get Episode 1 by itself. You have to get the season pass in order to get Episode 1. And you won't be able to buy it separately until Episode 2 drops. Then you'll be able to buy it separately. Anyway, I digress. A New Power Awakens. We know here you're going to get Super Saiyan 2. We don't know what you're going to get. I mean, Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan God. We speculate that you're going to get Super Saiyan Blue. However, the biggest issue is who are we going to be fighting? Okay. And I'm going to kind of go over that in this video with evidence from the actual game. Not so much who we're going to be fighting, but you'll see. Okay. So here you unlock Super Saiyan God. Here, more than likely, we're unlocking Super Saiyan Blue. I think that is in preparation for this right here. Now, there was a video done, not going to say no names or anything like that, just putting it out there, that the episodes, or that this 8 to 12 hours long, Kenzaru did put that information out there between 8 to 12 hours long. But there was a video done where an individual was saying that the episodes, or that the sagas, are like 4 hours long. That is inaccurate. Because there's only like 4 sagas in the game. In Kakarot, you've got the Saiyan Saga, Frieza Saga, Cell Android Saga, and the Buu Saga. If they were about 4 hours long, that's only 16 hours. This game, Kakarot, is about a 35 to 40 hour game. Okay. The Frieza arc is more along the lines of about 8 hours or something like that. It just depends. I mean, if you're powered up now doing it in a time machine, you're gonna fly through it, guys. But let's be realistic here. So we know that they're preparing us for this Episode 1 and 2 is preparing us for the new story arc. This is what I kind of told y'all a long time ago, that the DLC is something completely separate. People was like, oh no, Super's not gonna be in the game. Yeah, it is. Movie character's gonna be a game. Not necessarily. Beerus and Whis is yeah, that's a movie character, but it was played out in Dragon Ball Super. The fact that Vegeta is a Super Saiyan God, that's even more reminiscent of the actual anime. And we'll see that with the next one as well when they go Super Saiyan Blue. Now, who will be fighting, I don't know. But I want to direct your attention to the gameplay. First of all, I want to point this out first. Let me play this here. This scene, I'm going to tell you straight up, we need more of this in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I mean, the fact that, one thing I hate about this match is that you can only do this one time. I hate that. We should have been able to replay this story mission because it was dope. So Goku goes on the offensive, and then we got the follow-up attack, and then that's the same thing we did against Frieza, and I want to say we did it against Cell too with Gohan in the boss fights. But we need more of this in the regular fights in the game because that breaks up the monotony. Okay. And then this part right here at the end, this right here, we need more of this. I feel like the ultimate finishes or the super finishes should be done more like this. Or if you finish your opponent with the super attack, you should get these cutscenes. This cutscene was amazing, and we don't have that in the game. I mean, they have the super finish where it's going outside of the world, but I'd like this a whole lot better. But I wanted to play this to talk about that, to just hint at that. But I want to lead to Whis, his conversation with Goku. And let's break down what Whis is actually saying, okay?
You don't know how long it's been since
Whis and Beerus.
I fought someone who could keep up with me this much. You've also managed to get a hang of that Super Saiyan God power in a very
Also, Bandai, give us this. Give us destructible clothing. Come on, man.
short amount of time.
2020.
You're a fascinating one.
But guys, also I can understand why they don't, because then in the cutscene they would have to create cutscenes with that same, yeah. All right, listen to this. We'll break this down.
Now that you've achieved the Super Saiyan God form, you've taken your first step into the realm of the gods.
Okay, Whis says, now that you've achieved the Super Saiyan God form, you've taken your first steps into the realm of the gods. First step, meaning what? There's going to be more steps, which, in my personal opinion, feel like that's confirming Super Saiyan Blue and possibly even more.
That power is not to be wielded with reckless Isn't that right, Lord Beerus?
More use to me in the future.
Okay, this is what I wanted to get to. Let's back up a little bit.
Your power...
Right here, Lord Beerus tells Goku, your power may be of more use to me in the future. I'm counting on you to be prepared when that time comes. And this is the thing that I was telling people about. President Rose mentioned it, but people couldn't find it because it's in this story mission that you can't repeat. So you would literally have to go back and watch this. Your power may be more of use to me in the future. And immediately people listen at that and it points them to the, what? Tournament of Power. I listened to this and it pointed me more to the tournament of the Gods of Destruction with Universe 6 and 7. This is why I personally speculated that we could potentially be fighting Hit instead of Golden Frieza. Part of the reason why is because Golden Frieza wasn't done. The Golden Frieza arc, Fukatsu no F, wasn't done in the manga. While Golden Frieza was done in the manga, they didn't do Fukatsu no F in the manga. Only in the movie and only in the anime. And get this, guys, in the anime, it was only like 2 or 3 episodes, maybe 4 episodes long. The Fukatsu no F arc. So it was more. It wasn't a full arc. It was more like filler. That's why it doesn't merit a full episode here or an arc here. It merits, if it falls into that category, it's going to fall here. The reason I'm on the fence about it being Golden Frieza is because Beerus said your power may be more of use to me in the future. Okay. Beerus at this point, guys, this is why you might say Tournament of Power. No, because they haven't even done a Universe 6 and 7 tournament. Beerus has no idea of any kind of tournament. Also, the Tournament of Power was Goku's idea and Zeno-sama's. So this is not what Beerus is referring to, okay? If you go back and watch the anime, Beerus asked for Goku and Vegeta's help when? In the Universe 6, Universe 7, Tournament of Destroyers. That's what it is. A Tournament of Destroyers. Goku, Beerus and Champa's tournament with Universe 6 and 7. That's when Beerus asked for Goku and Vegeta's help. Now, he may not have done it word for word just like this, but he did elicit their help. So that's very interesting. That's the only time that Beerus has asked for their assistance. And, otherwise, whenever they got to the Tournament of Power, like I said, that was Goku's idea, not Beerus. Here, if you think that Beerus is talking about the Tournament of Destruction, the Tournament of Power, or, the Tournament of Power, you're wrong because that was Goku's idea. Also, Beerus told Goku to gather the team. He didn't ask him for his help. He was mad at Goku for him even, giving the tournament this idea and giving Zeno-sama the idea for the tournament, okay? He didn't ask for Goku's help against Golden Frieza. Beerus didn't even intervene in the fight with Golden Frieza. That's why here in particular, I don't believe that Beerus is referring to Golden Frieza. He's not referring to the Tournament of Power. He's not referring to Goku Black. Because in the Goku Black arc, he didn't even know Black existed until he was on Earth. So why would he be asking Goku for his help when it was Goku and them that instigated that fight with Goku Black? All right. So the only thing this discussion leaves is the Tournament of Destroyers with Beerus and Champa against Universe 6 and 7 with Universe 6 and 7 tournament. That's the only thing this can fit. And if you don't believe me, ask Geekdom about it. When did Beerus elicit Goku and Vegeta's help? It was in the Tournament of Destroyers. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, so that's why whenever I heard this, I was thinking we could be fighting Hit. I don't know. I mean, it's a toss-up, guys. I don't think that it's Broly. It's way too soon for Broly, for him to be a boss battle episode. But one thing that we have to take in note, that even though they changed it to boss battle episodes, they did say that these were original story arcs. Okay, so let me look at, let's go back. Well, I can't go back. Oh well, we'll just stay there. But if you go look at the DLC content for the season pass, originally it said 2 original episodes, and we know that that's still true because this was an original episode. We know Vegeta didn't gain Super Saiyan God, nor did he fight against Beerus in Super Saiyan God. That's the original part of it. It's something different, something around the same. Okay, so listen at that. Let's continue, see if he says anything more.
May be of more use to me in the future. I'm counting on you to be prepared when that time comes.
See, I'm counting on you to be prepared when that time comes. I know people are going to say, well, DM, don't you fight Beerus when he's just laying around? Yeah, but that's not what he's talking about, okay?
Do not make me regret relying on you.
See, Beerus is relying on Goku for something. The only time in the manga and the anime that Beerus relied on Goku for something was the Universe 6 vs 7 tournament, because they were fighting for the Dragon Balls and for Beerus and Champa's bragging rights. Tell me I'm wrong. Not wrong on that, man. He didn't do it in the Tournament of Power, didn't do it in Goku Black Art, didn't do it against Golden Frieza. That's not saying, guys, that we're not gonna fight Golden Frieza. I don't know. But this is strong evidence. Okay, if this is episode 1 and there's an episode created to follow right after this, it's a pretty high chance. Because who fought against Golden Frieza? Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. But they also both fought against Hit. Who was a tougher battle for Goku and Vegeta? Hit was. If you go to, let's go to this, the article real fast about, if I can find it, about the Battle of Gods thing. Okay. Down here at the bottom, I went through this again. He says the second part of the DLC episode is still undergoing development, and I can't really spoil any details just yet, but take my advice that it might be best to start leveling and strengthening your characters as much as you can. What is that telling us, man? That's telling us that this next boss fight is going to be extremely difficult. People want it to be Golden Frieza. I don't know. That's up for y'all to take the information that I've provided and make your own assumptions and opinions and things like that. But if I had to choose who we would be fighting based off of the evidence given in the game itself, I would say Tournament of Destruction. But with those possible leaks about the new story arc that we had a while back that said a future hope, it could be that, or the new story arc could actually be the Universe 6 and 7 tournament leading into the Goku Black arc. That is possible as well. I mean, there's just so many possibilities, guys, but everything that I do goes off of what the game gives us.
I won't, Lord Beerus.
And with that, your training is complete. I do commend you on a job well done. I enjoyed my time with you.
Oh, yeah. So, if I ever wanted to train some more, would you train me, Whis?
Oh?
It's just, you helped me so much in getting stronger. I could really use your help again.
Well, I don't really see the harm in doing so. And you were able to entertain Lord Beerus after all.
Right there, guys. I was looking at my phone. I see a notification from Bandai Namco. Thought it maybe it's Kakarot stuff. It's not. Goku just asked, we said our training is complete. He achieved Super Saiyan God. Goku asked Whis, can they train some more? Whis says, I really don't see harm in doing so, and you were able to entertain Lord Beerus after all. This is opening the door for episode 2, where they train more with Whis and unlock the Super Saiyan Blue transformation. See, and then it leads into us helping Beerus, which could be Hit. Could be Golden Frieza. I don't think, and here's the thing, guys. If we end up fighting Golden Frieza here, what Beerus alluded to about needing our help, we won't see in episode 2. It'll be more for the DLC, unless they make it to where, because it is an original episode. Remember, guys, I said it, like, I don't understand. What did I tell y'all? I don't know how they're going to make this an original episode if it's Golden Frieza. But the thing about it is this, it's an original episode. So the same way they changed up some stuff here, they could easily go here and make it like Beerus needs your help getting rid of Frieza. Like, but that's stupid because Beerus is extremely powerful and he could just destroy Frieza. But I know that they don't get involved in the lives of mortals like that. So it's going to be very, very interesting. I don't think there's anything else that Whis says here.
Woohoo! Thanks, Whis.
Now, what I want to see real quick, let's look this up before we leave. I want to see if they say the same thing to Vegeta that they said to Goku.
Go ahead and sleep.
Okay, so, and this is from PS360 HD's channel. So let's go to the end here. First, guys, we got to look at this. Vegeta's finish against Beerus was so much better. Look at that, dude. That is just dope. We need more of that, Bandai Namco. For Pete's sake. Okay, let's see if they say the same thing.
Suppose you've passed for now, though only barely. Your technique is a little sloppy in places, but at least you show some promise.
Promise? That sounds like a pass to me. Congratulations, Vegeta! You must be pleased.
I pass?
That has to count for something, doesn't it? Needless to say, if you had not managed to properly control your godly power, Lord Beerus would have destroyed you.
What? Wait, but he said I was just to stave off his boredom. Having the power of a Super Saiyan God means absolutely nothing if it doesn't stave off my boredom. Fortunately, you managed to succeed. I suppose I can let you live to entertain me another day. What?
Now that you've achieved the Super Saiyan God form...
Okay, so here Whis starts to tell Vegeta the same thing. And then Beerus tells him, don't let that power go to waste.
You've taken your first step into the realm of the gods.
Let me make one thing clear. Do not let that power go to waste. If I find out you're misusing it, I will destroy you. Understand? Yes.
See, so they're opening the door for Goku and Vegeta to be using this power against somebody.
Your power may be of more use to me in the future.
Okay, so he told Goku and Vegeta the same thing, that their power may be of more use to him.
If and when that time...
Excellent work, Vegeta.
Finally. I know I'm stronger than before, but this power...
You don't seem like you're in the mood to celebrate. May I say something?
What is it?
If you wish to train with me again, all you have to do is ask.
Okay, so right there, Whis opens the door for Vegeta to train with him as well. Goku asks Whis. Whis opened the invitation to Vegeta, but we know that we're going to continue our training with Whis. And you know that because the last mission against Whis in his training was level 200, although the fight against Beerus was level 250. So the next training with Whis, from what we've seen, is going to continue. And remember, we talked about that in those levels, could start out at level 250. More than likely it will.
You went to a lot of trouble to please Lord Beerus, so please...
All right, so guys, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section down below. This is a discussion that more than likely will continue. I'll make this a part 1 because it's almost a 20-minute video. My gosh, I'm sorry. But in the next edition of this video, the next part 2 of this video, I'll get into talking about the kind of review over what I've talked about before with the training and how that could potentially break down, as well as the character levels going in the next one, because that was the other option that we had and y'all chose this over the character level. So we'll talk about the character levels as well as our next step in training with that, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit that like button, share the video, comment down below. Till next time, y'all, thanks for watching. Peace.